This is a video we're making to recap a stock alert that we made last week or a couple weeks ago, I believe, which was PRGN. It's a shipping company, and just drowning in in debt, no money, nothing coming in. No one has any interest in the company whatsoever. You know, it seems like it's basically gone, and it's going bankrupt, and nobody gives any attention to the company. Now, this is basically when we this is the day that we saw the alert in our chat room. It came popped up on our scanner. We alerted it right away. Um, it was up roughly 45% at the time. Most people would think you're crazy to alert at that price, but we do have scanners that we have set up in place, and they're very precise, and they have brought us a lot of success over the years. So we're doing really well. Um, we just wanted to talk about this trade a little bit, and what brought it to our attention. What we have here is the chart for PRGN, and the price that we were alerted at was roughly the 33-cent mark. We didn't hesitate for a second. We saw it, we liked it, and we jumped right in. And a lot of people in this situation, they would say, "Oh, it reached this high. That's why we bought it. It reached this high and it crossed this line. It did this. It did that." We don't use any of those. We don't use any of that. We have our scanner set up in a certain particular way that we've been, the strategies that we've been working on for years. Um, and we're at a point where we feel convinced that our strategies work. In terms of our scanner, this is a live scanner that we have displayed to our members all day long. We share everything with our members. We don't feel like hiding anything will actually help us. So this is what we have. This software is called TC2000. It's one of the best things that's ever happened. It works really well. Um, there's not much we can say about that. What we do have here is this one we call 200-A. When you do become a member, we do share this information with you in terms of what the setup is and how it works. Just because it pops up on the scanner doesn't mean you just jump right in and you buy the stock. You still have to analyze it for a couple of minutes, I would say, and see if it still makes some sense. I mean, there are 4 or 5 stocks at one time. Sometimes there are 20 stocks. You can't jump into every stock. But basically, what we do is we have scanner A and scanner B, and when a particular stock during a day trade shows up on scanner A and scanner B, it gives us a lot of confidence. And on that one particular day, it was pretty amazing. PRGN showed up here, and about maybe a couple of minutes later, it showed up on this scanner, and we were off to the races. There was no looking back. We didn't hold all the way to the top. Of course, we don't like to gamble with our money. We saw a nice profit. We invested a small amount. We made a huge profit, and we were happy. A lot of people, they did hold on for a lot of our members, I should say, held on for a pretty long time. One of our members invested $380 and cashed out with $2,250. I'm extremely happy for that person. Everybody basically made money on this trade here. We got alerted at $33. Um, our scanner doesn't do any of those. Oh, it reached this high and it crossed this line or anything like that. As you can see, there was nothing that made sense here. Yeah, it did make a new high um, from the 24th, I believe, from the 22nd and on forward. So basically a new week high. that doesn't really mean much. But um, it did show up on our scanner. We got another $33 mark. We did not buy a lot. We bought $1,000 worth, and we basically held on and sold in portions, and we kept on going. Really wanted to show this in a 5 minute chart because that's the chart that we were actually looking at. We have the smallest one we have right now is a 15-minute chart, and that's basically what we have here. So as you can see, I mean, if you can, it's pretty simple. I mean, we're looking at 33 cents to a high of what 390 within a day and a half, I would say, and it's a pretty nice move. This is an example of how we trade. So what we like to do is we like to use smaller amounts, amounts between $1,000 and $2,000, and look for moves like these instead of going the opposite way where you invest 10 or 20,000 and then you look for a move of like 5 or 10 pennies. Both ways work really well. There's no system that's better than the other. We feel this is less risky. Others would disagree. Um, some would agree, but for us, this system has been working. What we like to do is we like to use the profits off of our previous trades and use those same profits onto newer trades rather than using our own money. We're in a situation where we're not playing with any of the money that we have initially put in out of our own pockets from many years ago. And this is a strategy that works. It has worked for a lot of people, and we hope we can help you with that strategy as well. So basically, this is what we're looking at. Again, we like to use $1,000 to maybe $2,000 worth of a purchase in a stock, and we look for moves like these. We do send out alerts, exit alerts, so you do get an alert of when we came out of the stock. There's no, and obviously when this alert sent out, we send out price targets as well. So you have an idea of what you're getting into and what your expectations are. Sometimes it doesn't meet your expectations. It does go hit a stop loss, but if it did hit our stop loss, we would be sitting at a 5% loss compared to some people that don't apply stop losses, and the next thing you're looking at is um, your whole out of your $2,000 that you put into the stock, you're looking at 50% down, and you're down $1,000. We don't recommend investing 20,000 or 30,000 in a stock because of the type of stocks we trade. Either you'll come out very big, or you'll come out at a 5% loss. And it's been working well, and that's pretty much what it is. This is just an example. We will do recaps on other stocks that have traded this particular way that we have alerted, and we find success in it. So thank you very much for watching this video, and we wish you the best of luck. Thank you.